Good evening, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Mechelle, and we are going to do a blockage reading tonight. So I'm going to do one for each of the signs, and it's just going to be kind of something to make you aware of where you have a blockage. So please keep in mind, this is a general read. It will not resonate with everyone. That's fine. Take what you can, leave what you can't. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. It just helps to get these messages out to a broader audience. I'm so grateful for all of the subscribers that I had from the beginning, and the new ones are great to see. Keep them coming in. And yeah, I'm getting some really good feedback and some responses, and the channel seems to be growing a bit, which is really awesome. It's a lot of fun to see where we're going and where we're headed. So let's jump right into it. We're going to do Gemini first. Such a cool card. These cards are so awesome. So I'm kind of playing with the light. The last video, like all the videos that I've been doing on my phones, the lighting's been kind of weird. So I'm trying something new. All right, so the first card that we're going to pull is going to be a Shadows and Light card. And that's kind of like going to give us an idea. Then we will go in and do some tarot, and then clarifying the oracle card with some tarot. Then we are going to do advice from the universe with tarot, and then I've got the starseed cards and the energy oracle cards, and we'll pull one or a couple of each of those ones for you guys, and that'll be it. I'm going to try to keep these between 10 and 15 minutes, but we'll see how that goes. All right, Gemini, let's get this going. There we go. These are chatty cards. They're always chatty. All right, you guys got Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. So right off the bat, when I get this card in my readings, it always kind of makes me feel like it's time for you to like do something for yourself, like splurge just a little bit on yourself. You've been neglecting not self-care, but maybe your purse strings have been a little bit tight, or maybe there's something that you've been really wanting or really needing, and maybe that's what's blocking you. They say you got to spend money to make money, and not sometimes, the way we feel on the inside is reflective of the outside, right? So maybe it's time to buy yourself that new pair of shoes, or treat yourself to a nice dinner, or something a little bit more on the extravagant side that you normally wouldn't budget it in. It's time. You deserve it. You guys work really hard. Geminis are providers, and so you got to remember that sometimes it's okay to step back and go, you know what, this is important to me and I want this. So it's okay to treat yourself too. I know you love to make the ones around you feel special and treat them and provide for them. But if you allow yourself to become run down, you're not going to be any good to anybody. So take that time, just treat yourself, give yourself a day, whatever it is that you've kind of been really wanting, but you haven't been allowing yourself to have. If it's within your means to budget it in, try to do that, or at least plan to do that, right? All right, clarify Candy Cane Angel. What's the blockage here with Candy Cane Angel for Gemini? That's too many. What's the blockage for Gemini? Cycles. Okay, I'm done with these ones. I was just urged to say, do you ever feel like you're living in Groundhog Day. Like, it doesn't matter who you're with. You keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. So, clarifying the blockage with Candy Cane Angel, we got the wheel in reverse, which means like it's a continuation. It's always a continuation of the same cycle over and over again. And you got the Eight of Cups. Your blockages, you won't allow yourself to get off that wheel, right? You're preventing yourself from allowing that completion of the circle to happen. And the only way that that completion will happen is if you walk away from that type of people, that type of situation, and you do something different. You can't expect a different result if you continue to carry on exactly the same way. All right, let's get your advice from the universe. Whoop. All right. Gemini's advice, please. Can I get advice for Gemini? Anything else? You got the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. And the King of Cups. All right. So this is about a relationship. So you seem to find yourself on karmic circles, like in karmic circle relationship frequently. I need to grab another deck of cards. Hang on a second. I wasn't anticipating needing 3 tarots. I do. Actually, for this one, I'm going to pull out the romance. All right. I thought I had it all planned out, and then you threw me this curveball, so... All right. It's funny, some signs really gravitate to love readings, and that's kind of the thing that pops up most often for them, and I find Gemini is very love-based. The readings are quite often very related to relationships. All right. So in the advice, you got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So the Queen of Wands, that's a fire sign. She's feisty. And she tends to be very passionate, can be a little bit hot-headed, but very, like, I don't want to say spontaneous, because that's not really a true depiction, but she's definitely, like, sets her mind to it and makes it happen. The King of Cups is a very emotional individual. Being cups, it's water. Very heavily ruled by water. And you've also got the Eight of Cups there too. So, all right. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. Clarify the Queen of Wands for Gemini. Oh, that's too many. That'd be way too many. Like, way too many. Oh, did I... Like, you guys got me all frazzled. I feel very frazzled. All right. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. Thank you. So clarifying the Queen of Wands, you got the Knight of Coins and the King of Coins. Clarify the King of Cups, please, for Gemini. Clarify the King of Cups, please. All right, well, this makes a little more sense now. So clarifying the Queen of Wands, you got the Knight of Coins and the King of Coins, okay? Clarifying the King of Cups, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is what this tells me. You have it in your head. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have male and female energy within us. So don't rely on that too heavily. But you kind of gravitate to these very like money people, right? And I feel like in the past you went for kind of like the funner guy, the guy who would take you out and wine you and dine you. And then that wasn't working. So then you went with like the older, more mature version of that, which is the king of coins. But this treat yourself up here with this Wheel of Fortune clarifying the King of Cups, this tells me that this is what you need to be walking towards in order to break this cycle. Your cycle is very materialistic, and if you let that go and look for a much more like evolved emotional relationship, that's where you're going to find your fortune. That's where you're going to find like your end game. All right. Advice. Now I'm happy. Advice, please. Advice, please, for Gemini. Might only get one. No, two. So your advice from the universe is the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So yeah, you need to reassess and make new choices. That's your advice. Your advice is to like stand back, withdraw, and really look to see. Because the 5 of Swords, look, his swords are behind a fence and he's kind of looking off in the distance. And then the 3 of Wands, it's all about choices, right? So that's what I'm thinking, is that that's what it's telling you. It's time to make new choices. All right. Whoop. And for the Starseed, can I get a Starseed card for Gemini, please? Starseed card for Gemini, please. Oh, that's too many. We'll take this one. All right. You got Magnificent. You are an amazing, magnificent. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. I think that should be everybody's. We are our worst critics, aren't we? All right. And then a energy card, and we'll close it up. Can I get an energy card for Gemini, please? One card for Gemini. Oh, that's too many. Okay, well, that one turned over, so we're just going to take that one. All right. Financial contracts. Remember the coins that we've seen over here? These contracts? You may have a marriage to one of these, to either the Knight or the King, and you need to wrap that up. It's time to move forward. It's time to find that emotional connection. Everything else will fall into place. You can always find a new job or go to school and further yourself that way so you can make more money. You can make the money. You can't make somebody your match, if that makes sense. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful last week of January. And until we meet again, blessed be Gemini.